Hi everyone. So today we're going up to my son's house and we're going to do a little work on his lawn. Um, it's been a rough summer for the lawns. Now I'm in Philadelphia, and just the other night I saw the report where we've had 24 days of temperatures above 90. And actually, I think those temperatures were 95 and above for probably 18 of those 24 days. So with having cool season grass, it's not been a good summer. It's been really hard on the lawn. It's been frustrating to deal with. Um, and with my son's lawn, he apparently has a lot of disease in it. Um, I know he's been watering a lot. I think he's probably been watering a little bit too much. And for that matter, so have I. I've been watering too much as well. We really haven't had too much rain. Every time they predict rain, it never hits our area for some reason. Mother Nature has not been on our side at all this summer. I think last summer we only had maybe 4 or 5 days that were excessive heat. And the excessive heat this year, it came early. It was like the middle of June, which is unusual for us. Usually it comes, the middle of July towards the beginning of August. But it's just been relentless, the heat. So his issue with the disease is that, I mean, it is what it is. It's summertime. It's cool season grass. There's probably we probably should have just let it go dormant. But of course, we put a sprinkler system in there, so we want to water it. And it's too easy to water when you have a sprinkler system. You push a button and you water it. The problem with having a sprinkler system is the tendency to overwater, and I am guilty of it. And he is more guilty of it than I am. We're going to run the swordman over it just to pull out as much of the dead grass as we can. We're going to put some disease X down. We're going to put a granular disease X down. And we're also going to spray a liquid fungal control on top of that. And I'm also going to put a light fertilizer down. And I probably shouldn't do it, but we're going to do just a very light fertilization. We are supposed to have some rainstorms this coming week. Today is Sunday. They're calling for rain all the way Monday night through Friday night, potential thunderstorms. So hopefully those thunderstorms hit us in this area. But for now, I'm going to have him shut the sprinkler system down and just let Mother Nature do its thing for this week, and then we'll take it from there. So I'll show you. I got the truck loaded up already. What we're going to use here. So I picked up this bag of Disease X, and we're going to use the Bio Advanced Fungus Control for lawns. And then we're just going to put down my favorite fertilizer, but just a light fertilization, the Scott's Green Max. And the swordman's ready to go. I believe he is up there now. I believe he's up there now mowing. I told him to mow before we do this, and then we'll mow it. We'll clean up anything we pull up out of the lawn with his rotary mower, and then we'll put down the Disease X, put down a little bit of fertilizer, and then we'll maybe run his sprinklers for a minute or two just to wash the Disease X into the grass, and then we'll do the spray, the hose end sprayer of the fungus control. So, like I said, if you have a cool season lawn, and I'm in Philadelphia, which is in the northeastern part of the country, it's just been brutal. It has not been favorable to anybody that has a cool season grass or a cool season lawn. He has been watering. Oh, and also somebody left me a comment about how I pronounce water. Well, here in Philadelphia, we call it water, and that's just our accent. You can laugh at it or make fun of it, but we call water water. Um, I don't know what else to say. I have a heavy Philadelphia accent for sure. So, all right. With that being said, let's get going. We don't have a far ride. He only lives 7 houses up from me, but we're gonna have to ride up there to bring all this equipment and material up there so the truck's loaded, ready to go.
Let's do some planning.
All right, here we go.
Let's make sure that we aren't caught off guard with any surprises. Let's get this plan on paper. Give Joe and his family a call this morning.
Somebody's in my parking spot. Looks like, did he mow it already? Looks like it. No, I don't think he did. I don't think he's mowed it yet, but yeah, you can see it's certainly not a lush green, but it has to do with this heat wave. It's just been absolutely awful. All things considered, it looks better than everyone else's lawn around here. We have not done any weed treatment to this. We haven't really needed to. He does have a little bit of weeds, but not enough to be concerned about where I wanted to treat it. So let's get out and walk around. I think he's weeding his garden. Yeah, I believe that all this was disease because he's been watering. It's not from a lack of water. Well, we'll see if we can just clean it up a little bit. This side looks much, much better. I mean, there is some disease that was in here, but it's not as bad as by the driveway. But this brown is not from lack of water because he's been watering every day. Bad there. We'll just clean it up, and it is what it is. The fall is coming. Did you mow yet, Dan?
Nah.
All right. Well, we'll mow first. And then we'll get the swordman off the truck. See if we can get some of this dead grass up. But I don't know that any of this is going to come back. This is, if you remember, I did a video last year where this was completely renovated. This is a brand new lawn. We used Jonathan Green seed, which is a mixture of tall fescue, perennial ryegrass, and Kentucky bluegrass. I think he has more tall fescue than anything. But we'll just clean it up and see what it looks like in a couple weeks. All right, we're gonna get started. All right, so he finished the mow. He's been mowing at, he's got a little Honda here. This is a really nice mower. Anyway, he's been mowing his lawn at 2 inches. So we knocked it down to 1.5 inches. And after the cut, it looks better, but you can see there's still a lot of dead grass in here. Anyway, I noticed earlier in the week, I'd say about 6 days ago, on my way to work, that the area along his driveway had this reddish rust color look to it. I knew right away that it was a disease. So I had called him and said, yo, turn your sprinklers off. You got a disease there. So he hasn't ran the sprinklers in about 6 days, 7 days. The only water it's gotten is a little bit of rain that we got. So I think the disease is basically gone, but it's done its damage. So we're gonna just clean it up with the scarifier on the swordman. Not gonna go too deep with it, just to try and pull out some of this dead stuff. And we'll see what happens in the next couple of weeks. And then to prevent any further disease, we'll put down the disease X. And to try and get rid of any disease that may still be here right now, we'll do the hose and spray for disease. So Muscles over there is going to have to lift the scarifier or the swordsman off the truck. And the nice thing about this job is I'm getting to just sit in a chair and telling him what to do. All right, Dan, you got to get this thing off the truck. Hey, take your time. We got all day. So here's what he pulled up so far, and it's all dead grass. Now, we're not going deep with the scarifier.
Belt popped off.
Yeah, he's got an issue, the belt popped off. We're not going deep with the scarifier. We're just hitting it lightly. And just doing this lightly is pulling up all this dead grass. And this is dead from disease. Definitely had a disease here. Did it pop off or break?
Looks like it just popped off.
Alright, give me a second. Let me shut this camera off.
Bunch just got...
Okay, we got it back running. What happened was we didn't have the cover on the side. When I mow, I run the cover, or I leave the cover off when I mow because it messes up the stripes. But when you're dethatching, I guess you should have it on, because what happened, the thatch got built up in the belt that's for the drum drive, and that is a grooved, it's got teeth on it. It's a grooved pulley, and the belt's grooved, so the grass built up in that and it threw the belt, but it didn't break it, so we're good. We can continue. And we are not, like I said, going deep with this. We are just basically scratching the surface just to pull up all this dead crap that's in the lawn. So we'll keep doing this, and we'll come back when we're done and see what it looks like. But it's going to take definitely a couple of weeks to recover, and it is what it is. Too much water, and he definitely had a disease here. But we'll see if we can bring it back. It really, at this point, it probably won't come back fully until we start getting cool weather, maybe in September. But we're going to try. We're going to give it our best, as they say. Wow. Okay, so we're done. Got everything loaded on the truck. Take it home, and there's what it looks like. So after we finished with the scarifying, cleaning it all up, we threw down the granular disease X, threw down just a little bit of fertilizer, and then we ran the sprinklers to water that in, and then we did the application with the hose end sprayer for the bio advanced fungus killer or control. So he has strict instructions to not run his sprinklers at least for a week. We are supposed to get some rain. Today's Sunday. They're calling for rain Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so he doesn't need any more water. And the soil has enough water as it is. So yeah, it is what it is at this point. So turn you around. It is what it is at this point. We'll I'll do a video in a week to see how it has come along, but hopefully this this helps it. I don't think we could hurt it at this point. And let me know in the comments what you think. Hopefully it'll come back, or at least come back to where it's somewhat presentable. But I don't know what else we could do. The heat has just been relentless, and the fact that he probably was running his sprinklers a little too much or too often, I think is what brought on this disease. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And Dan, what do you think?
Make lawns green again.
Yeah, hopefully we can make this green again. I think it will. I don't think you damage the plant itself. I just think the leaf is what died off from the disease, and I think it'll come back. It's starting to rain. You're not supposed to get rain. See? When we're supposed to get rain, we don't get it. We're not supposed to get rain. I guess we're going to get a little shower here. So, like I said, hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Hit that like button for me, and we'll do another video on this in about a week and see how it's coming along. And Danny and I will see you in the next one.